Hello, fellow gamers and YouTubers. This is ScaleDM Cop 37, and this is the DH&T for May 29th, 2020. The pandemic has slowed down slightly, but not being a scientist, I still predict, or before I predicted that it would be over in September. They said they won't truly find whatever that is, not antidote, but flu shot for a year and a half. So I guess we're going to have it for a year and a half. Being in the grocery business, we're starting to get more product as places slowly reopen their businesses, their factories. We had a shortage of meat for a while, but apparently that's doing better, according to the fact that we took the sign off the door saying that there was a shortage. No more on the shortage of eggs or milk or bread. Toilet paper is still not coming in the amount that we would like, but we are having enough to last throughout the day, apparently. So that's different. So anyway, that's a little update on current events if you're watching this in the future. Now, as far as the reason you watch the video, to see what one man's Dungeons & Dragons game is all about and what he thinks about certain things pertaining to D&D. Today's topic would be an update or a filling you in on what you've missed. If you've been watching the videos, there have been a couple things that I've figured out. One is I need to wear headphones so there's no echo on the video, on the recording or whatever. So I've got some headphones. Number two, the Messenger app, if you open Facebook and then, oh, that's cool, yeah, just go ahead and stop, or not, whatever. That's why you should always pay attention, kids, because a-holes like that don't pay attention. Where was I? Messenger app. Okay, so there you can download the app and run it right out of Chrome as an extension. That's not high def. The best you're getting is, like, from what I saw, it was like 480, and that's not good enough, because then the audio and the video are less synced up. And so I've discovered if you open Facebook and then run Messenger through Facebook, another window will open and it'll be Messenger, and that will run at 720, at least on my computer. So I want the highest quality that I can get at any given time. So and then I can go ahead and close the other window that's actually got Facebook open, and it doesn't matter. So that was at least comforting to know that I wasn't doomed to never figure out why the video was looking worse. Thirdly, for those of you that are paying attention, which is like one or two of you, we had a player that is not going to play for a while. So I found an old player, asked him to join, and that is Daryl, who's playing Master Kelf. And if you've been watching, you can see that he's had some issues with the audio and video because he's just using his cell phone. and I guess his cell phone overheats. So the first game, couldn't hear him very well. That's because he didn't have an earpiece in or anything. And then it was figured out there was something about the earpiece that he had in last night's game, that either a setting was wrong, or he was talking about the piece that hangs down on the wire. So apparently he got that straightened out. So last night was very good. As far as overall, I thought, quality of the video, that's probably as good as I'm going to get with all of the free tools I am using. The free messenger app, and I did pay for the recording software, but it's just I paid for 1 year. I'm hoping we'll all be back around the table in another year. I mean, just it's not the same if you're not all together. But if you really want to play D&D, this is kind of the way it's got to be. I mean, theoretically, you could all say screw it and get together, and then you're just taking your chances. And I mean, why go for a more dangerous scenario than you have to? I mean, basically what you're talking about is you're going to make your Constitution check with disadvantage. If not, you're not social distancing. So I'm like, man, nobody likes disadvantage. Okay, so, but as far as the game goes, they have been progressing. There has been quite a bit of exposition laid down the past couple games, and that was a lot of fun for me. Those of you familiar with Ravenloft, the module, there was a character in a couple of the sessions, an NPC, and I'm attempting to, you know, kind of use parts of the module, and when I say the module, I mean like the first edition Ravenloft. I can't do it exactly like it lays out in the module because I'm plopping it down into my story as a place of interest. So I've had to make adjustments, and I've given it some thought, and there's a lot of things that'll be working great, and there's some other things I just have to, no, that can't be. Or reverse like a certain magic item. And those of you familiar with Ravenloft, it's got a couple different magic items in the module, but there's one in particular that suits my purposes. So I'm looking forward to them actually going into the mists. That's going to be great, I think. I mean, I'm going to try to do the module justice by making it feel creepy and, you know, gothic, and you know, I'm going to try to get the ambience correct. Any of you old school players out there that might have played through it or know what I'm talking about, you know, feel free to comment on if I did a good job on getting the feel across to the players. Which, you know, sometimes you can think you're describing something great and it doesn't come across great. And that's just because no one shares a brain. Everyone has to interpret what they see, what they hear on their own. But the really good storytellers are the ones that can make you, or give you enough of a description through your senses that most people can visualize very similar places or instances or moments in time. So, and even if they don't, as long as they're having fun with it, I think that'll be cool. I know that there are moments when the players, they role play as if they're not having fun, and a lot of times it's hard to tell whether it's the player or the character that's either bored or upset. I always tend to kind of fall on the side of, if the player's bored or upset, it's going to come out in the character. You know, none of us are professional actors, so all you can go on is how you're actually feeling. With the occasional, but would my character do that? You don't see a lot of that at least in my game. Would my character do that? They just react. And I'm fine with that. I mean, would you want your players rolling dice to determine their actions? I mean, to me, that seems like anti-role playing. But if they're having fun, I guess there you go. So, just to give a little bit more information, all of the characters are 13th level. We just finished episode 49. I said episode 50 on the recording, but I was off. Apparently, I don't know how to add, which is unfortunate when you deal with numbers and things that have to do with numbers. So, yeah. Anyway, episode 49. So, I think that's about it. Any questions or comments? Put them down below. If you're just browsing through YouTube and you came across this video, please hit that like button, and if you really liked it, please hit that subscribe button, because this channel is about a group of friends playing D&D, and then I talk about it or occasionally find some other D&D related topic to make a video on. Alrighty, thanks, and roll them 20s.